Okay, now the next part of the topic is fleshy adventitious roots. Means the adventitious roots which store food, they are called fleshy adventitious roots. Now we have different categories under this, just like the taproot. The first one is called tuberous roots. Now what are tuberous roots? These are the swollen roots which do not assume a definite shape. Okay, so they don't have a particular shape. They are called tuberous roots and they occur singly. Now the common example in this case is sweet potato. You must have observed a sweet potato. It arises singly. Okay, so this is a diagram. You have to make an irregular structure which will gradually taper, and on its surface numerous secondary and tertiary roots are present. Okay, and it arises from a creeping stem. So towards the lower side there will be the root arising from the stem, and towards the upper side there are present leaves, single leaf per node. So this is called the tuberous root. The botanical name of this is Ipomia batatus. Now the second category is fasciculated fleshy roots. Fascicles means cluster, group. Okay, so it means these are the roots which are basically fleshy and arising in clusters. And they also don't have a particular shape. Okay. Now in this case, the example is dahlia. So for dahlia, you have to draw the stem part, and then you will show multiple irregular roots you can show minimum 4, and at the tip the non-fleshy part is present. So these are the fasciculated roots of dahlia. Its botanical name is same, dahlia. Now the third category is palmate roots. It's palmate, no D. Palmate means which gives the appearance of palm, hand like. Okay, so here the fleshy roots are thickened like the palm of human hand. Okay, so they look like our palm. That's why they are called palmate roots. And here example is orchis. So in this case, you will draw stem. From stem, few normal adventitious roots arise. You can draw 2-3 such roots. They are the normal adventitious roots, means they are not storing food. And below that, you will make the finger-like structures, not that much dilated as the tuberous or fasciculated roots, very less undulations, more or less spindle-like and attached to each other, forming a hand-like appearance. So these are called palmate roots. The botanical name of orchis is same. Okay, so these are normal adventitious roots and these are fleshy adventitious roots. Now the fourth category is nodulose roots. Now the nodule word, that is because of the swellings observed in the roots near the tips, that's why we call it nodulose. So in these roots, the swellings occur at the tips of adventitious roots. And in this case, example is mango ginger. It's a variety of ginger, mango ginger. These are not separate names, okay? And another example, the common one, turmeric. The diagram, you will show stem part and from that the leaves arise. So these are petioles and towards the lower side, okay, or the cross section should be raised. Show it at 2-3 points. Draw adventitious root. This is the non-tuberous part, but the tip should be swollen. Okay. Similarly for others also, you may show the variation in length, the levels. And along with that, some normal adventitious branches, they can also arise. So from few of these, you can show normal adventitious branches. So these are nodulose roots and we observe this in mango ginger, which is Curcuma amada. So it's a botanical name of mango ginger, Curcuma amada. The fifth category is moniliform or beaded roots. Okay, as the second name suggests, beaded mane, you will observe the structure in which bead-like swellings are present at different intervals on the same branch. So here the roots are swollen at regular intervals like beads. Example here is Momodica. Momodica is Karela. Okay. Okay, the diagram of moniliform or beaded roots. So now you will show a single point, and from that point multiple roots are arising in a cluster and they are beaded at regular intervals. So again the non-tuberous part, again a bead-like structure, so on. So you can show 4 to 5 bead-like swellings at various intervals, and the last one will end up into a tuberous tip. So similarly for others also, show this elongated part. Okay, and so here we have the stem and these are the beaded roots. So this we have drawn the diagram for Momodica. Another common example of moniliform roots is grasses. Okay, in grasses also we observe moniliform structure. Now the sixth category is annulated roots. So now the roots are not beaded, rather they have ring-like thickenings which are the swellings at regular interval. It's in a series, there is no gap, then we call it annulated root. So it means the thickened root possess a series of ring-like outgrowths or swellings. In this case, example is ipecac. It's a common name. Okay. So how we will draw the annulated roots? This is the stem portion. From stem, few adventitious roots arise. Okay. And from the center, we are going to show the annulated roots. So in this case, at regular intervals, you will observe fleshy and non-fleshy roots. You have to make small disc-like structures, and slowly and gradually they will taper. You can have side branching also. So firstly give it an outline so that you could reduce the width of discs and side branches. You can show 2-3 branches here. So this is the case of cephalous. It is P-H-E-L-I-S, cephalous. Okay, cephalous is a botanical name of ipecac. So these are the various categories of fleshy adventitious roots, means the adventitious roots which store food. So tuberous roots when no particular shape is there and they are present singly. Fasciculated roots when no particular shape is there but they are present in clusters. Palmate roots when they give the appearance of human palm. Nodulose roots when they have the swellings at the tip like nodules. Moniliform roots when the roots are beaded, it means the swellings are at regular intervals. Annulated roots in which the swellings are present in the form of a series and they are in the form of the discs, then they are called annulated roots. So that was all about the fleshy adventitious roots.